Welcome to Mike's Organic Cafe. What's Christmas without gingerbread? This time we're making Polish gingerbread cookies called pierniczki. Pierniczki. That sounds good. Using organic ingredients. Ingredients for the gingerbread cookies: 2 large eggs, 1 cup erythritol sugar substitute. Brown would make the cookies look darker and more gingerbready, or if you don't have, use 1 cup monk root icing sugar substitute. 1 teaspoon ground cinnamon, 1 teaspoon ground ginger, half a teaspoon ground cloves, 1 tablespoon baking soda dissolved in 3 tablespoons of water, 1 cup of honey, optional, 3 cups unbleached white baker's flour, and 1 tablespoon or more sugar syrup to help it bind properly. Ingredients for the chocolate glaze: 1 bag of dark chocolate buttons, 55%, or use milk chocolate buttons if you don't like the bitterness. Half a cup unsalted butter cut up into small cubes to melt easily, and 1 tablespoon of water. Step 1. Grab your baking tray and place a sheet of baking paper to fit, then set it aside. Step 2. In a dough mixer bowl, remove the dough hook attachment and place the plastic mixer attachment first. We'll reuse the dough hook attachment when we add the flour to form the dough. Beat the eggs with erythritol or monk fruit sweetener until light and yellowy. Step 3. Mix the baking soda water mixture properly so there's no baking soda stuck to the bottom. Then add it to the egg mixture, followed by the spices and the baker's syrup. Turn it on low to mix well. Add 1 tablespoon of baker's syrup for now. We'll add more later if we need it. Step 4. Add the flour gradually and mix until a stiff dough forms. If it's still too crumbly, add a teaspoon at a time of baker's syrup, watching the mix to see if it forms a bubblegum texture when you squish it together with your fingers. The middle of my mixture is like bubblegum when I squish it, but you can see the outside hasn't combined properly. So I added a teaspoon at a time of baker's syrup to allow it to stick properly. Now you can see the whole dough change colour and can be easily pressed together. Step 5. Once you are satisfied with the dough, grab a large enough piece of cling wrap, place it on the bench, then grab the dough and squish it together into a rough ball shape, then place it on the plastic sheet and fold it tightly into a ball shape and let it rest for 30 minutes. I've done 2 balls, you can do 1 large one, but it's easier to work with a smaller mixture. Place them back in the dough mixer bowl and cover it with a tea towel and let it rest for half an hour. Step 6. Preheat oven to 400 Fahrenheit or 200 Celsius. Remove the dough balls from the cling wrap, then knead on your bench top around a centimeter thickness. Grab your Christmas shaped cutters and cut the shapes out, then place them evenly on the baking tray with a bit of space between each cookie. I got 12 first go with dough left over, so just keep re-kneading it to get as many cookies as possible. Step 7. Place the first batch in the preheated oven for 10 minutes. They should be darker, but keep an eye on them so they don't burn. They bake quick. Here are mine, fresh out of the oven. They have risen a bit and are a little overcooked on the edges, but overall they look great. Place them to cool on a wire rack while we do another batch or prepare the glaze. For the glaze, step 1. Grab a piping bag with a thin nozzle attached so it's ready to go. Then grab the chocolate pot on top of a boiling pot filled halfway with water. Then place it on a medium-low heat. Add the water and the butter, stirring with a wooden spoon until it all melts and is a smooth texture. You can turn up the heat a little if you're impatient like me. Step 2. Grab a long cup and place the piping bag into it with the nozzle side lifted, so fold it in half. Then open the top fully to fill it without creating a mess. Fill the piping bag with a ladle, then squirt the design, then simply decorate the cookies. Refrigerate them so the glaze goes thick and serve and enjoy a healthier gingerbread cookie this Christmas. Be seeing you.